Welcome back to Daily Flash. There's a new online dating method that can help women avoid the never-ending time and effort dating apps can take.
Boy, they are. It's called the burned haystack method. And Nicola Prentis, who is a contributor for Business Insider, joins us to talk about this haystack burner of a day. Nicola, thank you for joining us. What the heck is the burned haystack method?
Okay, so this is a method created by Jenny Young, a professor of English at Wisconsin University. And her idea was that if you want to find a needle in a haystack, the best way is to burn it down rather than waste your time kind of flicking through it. So what she does is teach a method where instead of trying to cast the net as wide as possible, you have the pool as narrow as you can make it. And one of the ways is by writing your profile in a way that's designed to repel the people that you would never match with in real life and attract only the ones that would. And then the other thing in her method, because she's an expert in course analysis and rhetoric, she teaches people in the Facebook group to read between the lines. So when a message or a profile says something like, for example, that they were looking for somebody adventurous and open-minded, that is coded for looking for sex. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's about reading between the lines, and you get really good at it by following her method.
But Nicola, so oftentimes we talk about there were red flags. I saw them all along, yet I choose to ignore them. How can we get this into our mindset?
It's that the minute something makes you feel uncomfortable, the minute something puts that doubt in your head, then you just, what Jenny calls block to burn. You block that person. It's not just that you stop the chat. It's not that you say to them, oh, I didn't really like that. You actually remove their profile so that the app won't show them to you anymore.
And maybe,
And then you forget about it.
That's the best thing. Yeah, they say that even after, you've been in a relationship, just to do something like that. Is this changing the online dating experience, or are people saying this is making it so much easier or harder or anything?
Well, it's changing the experience for the people that are in that group and following that method. I mean, there's 110,000 people in that group now. There's 350 people million like dating on apps. So for the people who are in that group, what it's doing is stopping them waste time. So the whole point is that you don't go swiping through, you don't look for profiles. If people write to you with their "Hey, beautiful," or "How was your day?" you don't bother to reply. That conversation's not going anywhere. They've shown you that what they're doing is casting the net as wide as they can, because most men will swipe right on as many profiles as they can. So most women are just deluged. But those people have never read your profile. You're looking for somebody who's read your profile and has said something specific to you because they're interested in getting to know you. They're not interested in collecting 30 likes that day.
I've seen some. Well, I'm not dating. When I was in the dating world after my divorce, I would see long descriptions, and at the very bottom it would say something like, "Ask me about this," and that would tell them that I read their profile, which makes sense.
Yeah, that is true. Well, it's an investment of time, and I think we're finding that some people are taking it a little bit more seriously than others. How are dating apps evolving to help users find more meaningful connections?
I mean, are they? Because their whole business plan relies on you being in that app forever. So, are they doing that? I'm not really sure. But I think what they could do is maybe guide people a little bit more. Like, we've got AI now. Let the AI read people's messages and go like, I've noticed you sent a lot of messages that start, "Hey, beautiful." How about writing something specific to that person's profile, or noticing that you've been in a chat for 3 months and say, maybe it's time you met in real life.
Seems to make sense. So what you're saying, what I got of all of this, because I read that, is instead of saying, "Hey, beautiful," say, "Man, you sure are ugly." That probably wouldn't.
That's not right.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. I don't know how I lucked out then. All right, good stuff here. And it's got to be, it's challenging by all means. And if you want to find out more about what Nicola has to say, of course, you can check out Nicola Prentis on businessinsider.com. And you can find out more about this effective burned haystack method. And who knows, maybe you'll be able to find the one you want quicker, faster, better, and less expensive for those guys. So
lighting a match, clearing the field, finding the one haystack.
The one that you need.
That you really, really like.